vamos a jugar Duel Masters con David, mi amigo. Y bueno, primero vamos a revolver las cartas. Strike Power aquí. Empecemos a revolver.
This is the time of the year when the forest grasses and flowers are at their peak nutritional value. For the wood deer, it's a time to make up for the poor feed they've endured over winter, especially the mothers who have been pregnant. Even though it's June, there's still a lot of snow in the high country. But the long days of sun really begin to turn to heat, and the rivers swell with meltwater. Water is one of the key components of life. Aldo Leopold often wrote about the importance of water to the landscape, especially in the dry American Southwest. The east slopes of Cascade Mountains are also dry, so this meltwater is critical to the network of lakes and ponds, which are a big attraction to the people that live here, as it is for some of the other members of this community. Every year, a family of osprey returns to the lake near our home to nest. The increasing human presence on the lake so far doesn't seem to be bothering them much. But then, I noticed that the male osprey is flying elsewhere to fish, where there aren't any speedboats. The osprey is an ambush hunter. Flying above the lake, they look for the ripple of a fish's fin near the surface. They have to have incredible eyesight and impeccable timing.
Bueno, dame.
Even floating below the tip of its upraised wings. It's a lot of work for the male osprey to get fish back to his nest, and he has to do this several times a day. He needs his feathers dry to get the best lift.
Oh, no porque la puesta abierta. Perdón.
With power boats crisscrossing his nest site lake, the osprey will have a harder time feeding his family this summer. We're not used to thinking about the needs of wild animals around us. We can't just relegate wild nature to parks and nature preserves. There's not enough of them. We need to learn to share the land. And for many species, their needs are on a scale that makes it easy to share. Loons are one of the most ancient species of all modern birds. They've been around for millions of years.
Ahí sí cuando querrás enseñar este. Cuando querrás enseñar.
They're excellent swimmers, Their feet are so far back on their bodies, they're awkward on land. It means their nests need to be very close to the shore, so you tend to only find loons on lakes that don't have powerboat activity. Loon numbers aren't what they once were, but they still do make a good living on these quiet lakes.
Te toca.
The great blue heron is another species that does well around backwater ponds,
Oh.
but they also have to have a good healthy forest nearby for nesting. It can be a pretty tough life being the smallest heron chick on the nest.
Me toca. Sí, también.
It seems that the smaller the animal, the easier it is to share our space with it. These small ponds represent a massive breeding ground for insects. They support a network of creatures like this spotted sandpiper and this dragonfly. Dragonflies are fierce predators, but being so small, they can slip between the cracks in our busy human world and find all the room they need to survive. We have lots of dragonflies that live in the small ponds in our front garden. This type of wildlife is easy to miss.
Ahí enseñé sus cartas.
So it can be difficult to appreciate all the nature around us using just our human senses. But with this camera, I can take up to 2,000 pictures a second and open up a window into the world of nature that we couldn't see any other way. It's beautiful how these dragonflies move. Their two sets of wings work independently, giving them incredible maneuverability and speed.
Ataca con al que querrás. Pues solo puedes matar a... Se muere la tuya. Una de estas. Great Worm. Me toca. Oh. Buenas tardes.
Watching the beauty and grace of these small creatures got me wondering what else there is in nature around us that we can't really see.
Soy la que querrás. La que querrás.
Logan and I took the camera down to the river, and I couldn't believe how beautiful. Even something as simple as the flow of water over the rock could be when you slowed it down.
Me toca, ¿verdad? Sí. Me toca. La que querrás, me toca.
You can see how clear the water is, a good indicator of the health of our mountain ecosystem.
Me toca. Mata la que querrás.
The smaller creatures can usually find enough space around us to meet their needs. But in these mountains, the grizzly needs about 250 square kilometers to find enough food to survive. There just isn't enough true wilderness left in our world for them to live free from contact with humans. In America, the grizzly ran out of wilderness 100 years ago. Today, we're at that point in my homeland. It's no wonder the grizzlies are so hard to find.
Bueno, gracias por ver el video, ganó David y adiós.